ground, shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. I got no, 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 no rival. No rival.
cracking.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
What you came for, blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall. This is your moment, eyes on a puppet. Can't think, church just open. And they're singing your praises, la la la. Screaming your name, la 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 la. One more step, you're immortal now. Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride right into the sun like it's the day my kingdom come. Baby, where? Hey, welcome to the big show. Next on the ladder, is it your name in the rafters? Breathe, breathe, breathe. No one is silent. Bad guy woke up and chose violence. And they're singing my praises, la la la. Screaming my name, la 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 la. This is why we're immortal now. Cause once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride right into the folklore. Anyone read this underdog story? I can't lose myself again. Help me raise this sword. I'm brave. Once you play good, but once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we go right into the sun, like it's the day my kingdom come. Once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we go right into the sun, like it's the day my kingdom come. Baby, we're
I said let me take a brief break before we come back, and I almost slept off which is why I've got to get this now. It's an energy drink because I need it for this last game. There's no way you're telling me this game is going to end 2-0. We're going to be here for 1 hour 30 minutes again, guys, but it's going to be an enjoyable battle. So once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mobile Legends Nigeria Leagues. If you guys didn't join us for the third place match between Izanagi Alphas and Statics, the video is still there in the YouTube channel. You can go ahead and view it later on. Izanagi Alphas won that game 2-1. Congrats to them on securing the third position. So now we're going to watch the final game of week 2, which is Alpha Zeros taking on Darkstars Esports. So like I said, it's going to be a very interesting match. So we're going to join the team in the draft phase right now. Let's get it.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
A little bit late into the draft, but nothing that we haven't messed up. Lilia and Akai ban off the sides of our Zeros, while Valer and Xbox will be the choice of bans for Darkstars Esports, and Nolan is the first pick.
It's my way or the highway.
It's either her way or the highway, and she has it her way, so here she is, Ixia herself, as the choice of marksman
Only
for
love
Casanova.
and night
Your team
are
is picking.
everlasting.
We've also got Cecilion in the mix, the mage choice there.
Let's go.
Soul Reaper. Aqua left to decide on which mage is going to play this game, because I believe Aqua is their mage player if I'm not mistaken. Or is it their XP player?
I will protect
Your team
Got
is picking.
Lolita as the choice of Roma for Alfie.
Tremble in my
Your team
presence.
is
Rig
banning.
game? No. Agree to boss. Let me tap that guy, that JR. Agree to boss. I'm not rigging any game, bro. Kamenos, I'm not marking any attendance, but if I was, you were absent in the last match, so you're going to get 0 points for that.
the night
team.
sky.
Welcome to the
tells
stream, by the
all.
way. I know I've not yet slept. I have to complete this before we go to bed now, so. In fact, JR, where were you safe in the last match? Obvious, finally.
The strongest
Something different
ninja
with
has
all
arrived.
the EXP choices we've seen so far. A Fovious pick there and immediately banning out the Esmeralda. That's a very smart play actually, if you do say so myself. Meanwhile, Hanzo is going to be the choice of ban for Alpha Zeros, as they do not want Ameje to enjoy himself. But Ameje has a lot of assassins under his kit, so I won't be surprised if he goes ahead to pick Lancelot or Martis. Right.
Your team is picking.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
But wait, how old are you that you'd have gone through 3,000 worlds and still not a single worthy fight? Like, you must be at least how many billion years old? Or maybe billions years old.
Of imprisonment.
I can definitely say Martis might be the oldest hero. Forget the fact that Lilia, Alucard, and the rest were released first. This guy has gone through 3,000 worlds and still no worthy
Among the
opponents. He's still
planes
looking.
exists the
Yeesh.
Your team
equilibrium
is picking.
which I was made for.
As a choice of Mage now for Aqua, and then Kynera will be playing EXP with Terizla. Those Terizla's skill 2 actually are considered as dashes, so I don't think it was a very good choice for pick here into this Fulvius EXP. But he is tanky nonetheless, so let's see.
I, Minotaur, will finish off what was left undone.
Well done to you, boss JR. I'm good, man. You're bullying people in rank. I see you doing the great work. Keep it up, man. Minotaur. Right then, the draft is complete. So let's fold into the action. Akai is not a problem. Well, if you're able to use your Akai very well, he makes it easy to secure objectives, you know. So that's why Akai is one of those junglers that makes it hard for you to secure objectives. With if you're not using a hero like Ling that has some sort of immune, you're going to find it quite hard. So I guess that's just why they banned him out. And he is actually good as a roamer, to be honest. So the Akai ban is not all that bad. That's what DS plays.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
If exists might be older.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Aulus left the chat. Aulus is not that old now. I don't think Aulus is that old. The only old people that are actually in this game, like Eve. I think I mentioned Eve too. I don't still think Eve is as old as Martis in any way. There's no way she has gone through 3,000 wars looking for Zask. There's no way. Maybe the only person that can drag time is probably Nolan, because he's been in the multiverse, so to say, for a long period of time. But I still don't think it's up to Martis. But let's just forget about that for now and focus on this fight that's going on here with the invade here from Martis. Are we gonna have the first blood? No, forces a flicker there from Lolita, and an easy lead for Nolan. Prime Yuki in tournaments. Don't worry, your time is coming. Everybody has their time to shine. Mobile Legends Nigeria is not going anywhere for the time being. If anything, we're actually getting more members. You know, we need more tournaments like this to hype up the community, get more people, get more participants. You know, it's going to be all good in the long run. Still yet to see any serious action unfold in this match. Both teams just playing safe and, you know, delicately, not committing too much to anything. You already have Nolan trying to get his hands on this first turtle of the game. Martis rotating right back, accompanied by Minato and Cecilion. There's not a lot of help though from Alpha Zeros, but I still think he might just be able to secure it. Yes, he will be able to. And we're gonna have a fight coming out here. Lucifer drawing the first blood there on Nolan. Still jumping a lot there. Can he get the kill? No, he won't be able to, but he's in a good position to just cut the waves here and have a good time. Beatrix, that is wrong. Beatrix, that is wrong on so many levels. Prime Yuki on Link equals feed 10. These two MMs, Karma on Irithil. Karma is arguably one of the best marksman players on the server. Arguably. Oh yes, Irithil though with her wide-ranged ultimates. Look at how wide that is. Well, she might be in some trouble there. Never mind, she's still okay. Let's go to XP lane and see what's happening here. Terizla versus Phobius. You can support whoever you feel deserves to win, to be honest. What happened? I saw a kill on Phobius. Was it Phobius? Oh, it was Martis. And with the jungler down, it's going to be an open turtle for Alpha Zeros to secure. And here is a real world manipulation from Eve to force the fight. Cecilon with the bad impact to be able to get a kill on Lolita. Nolan avoiding dashes there, not to give Lucifer any time to get away, but I don't think he might actually get away from this one. Never mind. He say, oh, so close. Honestly, yeah, it should be 25 seconds. It should be much longer than what it is for a skill that actually has a free purify on it. So you're not completely wrong there. Where's my gun? Just keep our tabs on Minotaur. What I see going on here? Wow. Flickered away just in time. So Darkstars Esports look like they're giving Alpha Zeros a bit of a tough time here with their rotations. Look at Martis, Lolita not having any flicker. Might be in some trouble, never mind. Erythel going on the tower to get a kill on Fixture. That was well played. That's a good ult actually from Lolita. No follow up. Nonan has been nerfed on advanced server. I'm going to check out LB's channel later to know what the nerf is. Hope it's not enough that makes him completely unplayable. You can see Minotaur keeping his eyes on. Terizla somehow able to secure that turtle. There's a lot of dashes going on here for Phobius to jump around. Damage nerf and cooldown reduction. Just exactly as I thought. Increase ult cooldown. Is that a bad nerf? Lolita with the flicker engaged, comboed by real world manipulation there. But Nolan is gonna be the first to get taken down. Fight continue, Minotaur. Okay. A 3-for-2 trade as well as a turn, but Erythel might be in some trouble here. She's still chasing, trying to get her hands on Ixia, but she's not gonna be lucky enough to make it out. But Terizla though will be there to mop up the damage and finish up Ixia. You want them to buff him before. Give somebody that already has that much damage and anti-CC to have healing again. Nah, Amon was like that a little bit. He didn't have the anti-CC, but he had the heal, he had the invisibility and the on-targetability that made him quite annoying to deal with. So that nerf that he gave Amon was quite necessary on him. He was absolutely broken. Real-world manipulation from Eve now forces a fight to go on here. Cover from Lolita, and you got Tesla going into the backline with that flicker engage, forcing Fixture to have to reposition because she's taking a lot of damage actually. But that's going to get him punished, and you have a kill for Soul Reaper. Meanwhile, Nolan will be able to execute Fixture at the back. Bro said greedy. Lord number 1. Is it too early to start it up? I guess not. But here's Martis though. Easily secured by Nolan's great retro skills, and Martis will get punished as well. Real-world manipulation, but no one to catch with it. Irritel though. Irritel movement speed. Hold on. I need to see something with this Irritel's movement speed. So you've got Custom Assassin Emblem, Quantum Charge, and Wind Talker. Of course you move as fast as Flash. Combine that with the sprint and yeah. So it's practically just gliding through that Ixa's ultimate there. Nobody pushing with this Lord on the mid lane except for Irritel. Should have to be very careful though, because it's a 3v1 situation. But here's Lolita. They were able to get some small push done with that Lord, but nothing too harmful that Darkstars cannot defend. You can also see here trying to take down this tower. Where you're not funny, right? Very, very mobile. I think Nolan might be in some trouble here. I think he's trying to bait out Phobius ult. Meanwhile, there's gonna be a major fight happening here on this top. Two massive AoE ults coming out here. Real-world manipulation from Eve. That's gonna be a double kill for Karma there as he takes down Cecilion and Martis. Decent damage coming out there for. Oh, here's Minotaur going in with the flicker engage, but that might cost him his life. That's a mega kill now for Irritel. I believe game 1 is already up. This is what happens when your marksman gets properly fed. I'm not gonna lie, I believe that sometimes Karma is just greedy. Like, instead of focusing on the turret now, she just decided to go for the kill, and now she has to retreat after taking too much turret damage. Otherwise, she might just have been able to end this game with the amount of HP she had there. Or rather, he. Lord is up. I'm gonna just wait for that. Nolan is already on it. Inhibitor Tower is the only thing left for Darkstars Esports to defend, and this tier 1 top lane, which might actually fall to these minions. Of course, Isha will be the first line of defense, but that's not going to save them or save that tower either. The Lolita pick was supposed to be against the Ixia. I guess it's to some extent actually helped. Not even to some extent, to a major extent honestly, because it counters both Ixia and Cecilion, so it was a very, very smart pick from Alfie. Lord rapidly made his approach down that mid lane. Lolita is position for a fight. Just focusing right now on taking down the inhibitors. That's the only thing that they could literally do with that Lord. They have another inhibitor down. The next Lord just might be able to seal the game. With 5 ultimates ready across the board. 10 actually, if you will. So Sessilon just use his piece of the bats. Looking to end the game as fast as possible with the minion influx from all the lanes, top, mid, bot. Here's Lolita running right across with the conceal, trying to make an open play. Aerithel has already used her ultimate. Oh, 2 basic attacks, and look at how much damage it does to Ixia. Lolita landing his stun there on Phoveus, baiting out his ultimate for Ixia to get a kill on. Sorry, Nolan. We got a reply fight here from Ixia, but that ult won't be enough to stop them. Momo gets taken down by Terizla. Godlike armor kills Martis. Is it gonna be a double kill? Yes, it will be. No, that's one for Eve. And ladies and gentlemen, with the wipeout, you have the end of the game. So Alpha Zeros, once again, have shown their dominance and their wonderful expertise in gameplays like this, securing the first win of the night, defeating Darkstars Esports in 29 formats. It wasn't exactly a bad loss anyway. Darkstars Esports did try their best. They actually played a lot, very, very well. Ixia, on the other hand, was not the best Ixia we've seen throughout this tournament. The only person to get a bronze from her team. That just tells you that she was the only one that made some errors. But all in all, we've got good gameplay there from Alpha Zeros to secure the first win of the night. So without further ado, or a quick look at the stats that we had here, we've got 60% turret damage as well as 37% hero damage from Aerithel. Was she the one that got the MVP though? Ah yes, okay. I'd have been surprised if it was anybody else. So yeah, GG's game 1. GG's game 1 to Alpha Zeros. So let's just get into the lobby for game 2. Honestly, I'm already feeling exhausted. I'm low-key happy that that first game ended as fast as it did. Got more time to kill here tonight. Being a father for one. No, that was rank. Once again, we are aiming to achieve 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year as one of our major goals for the YouTube channel. So please, you guys do well to drop a like, drop a subscribe. More importantly, to subscribe actually, so that we get where we want to. And by the way, very important, there's a giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. It might be 1, it might be 2, it might be 10 lucky winners, but let's get to 1,000 subs, guys, and we will be extremely grateful. If you're enjoying the stream so far, do well to like and share. This is a big final match actually. 2 brothers going up against each other actually, when I recall it properly, because Alpha Zeros are like a reincarnation of Darkstars Esports and Saviors Esports. Both teams comprises of members of equally the same teams, right? Ahmed J once playing together with Big Daddy Hades, Momo, Soripa, and the rest. So yeah. Anyways, while the teams are actually getting set, let's take a very, very brief break and we'll be right back.
Jack it up.
So then, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 concluded with Alpha Zeros taking the first win of the night in the finals of week 2. So let's jump right into the draft phase of game number 2. So right there you can see Darkstars Esports buying out
Light me up and
watch the world burn!
while Alpha Zeros will be taking out X-Boy.
Only love
Your
and
team
night
is banning.
are everlasting.
It's time to go to the R&D show.
Got a Sicilian
team
ban
is
for
banned.
Darkstars Esports and a Lilia ban as well from Alpha Zeros. Nolan.
Your team is
Gaze
picking.
upon the edge of the void.
Nolan, easy pick.
It's my way or the highway.
Alright then. Karma telling us that all the Ixia players you guys have seen are noobs and not worthy of picking Ixia. Let the man, one of the best MM players, show us how it's done. Karma on Ixia.
I didn't cure the pain. Your team
I
is
harnessed
picking.
And Aqua on Valentina. So Reaper though, a little bit handicapped with his Cecilion, Valerie and Lilia gone, but just the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot more mages that Soriba has under his sleeve. You know, we're looking at Vexana, Varsa,
Muscle of iron,
Eve.
bones of steel, mighty oaks.
But for now, he's just gonna swap out the 2 tanks and EXP laners. Momo has brought out the Gatots, so you guys should get ready for some serious action. When I see Momo on Gatot,
3,000 worlds.
when I see Momo on
I'm not a
Gatot, I
single
have this
worthy foe.
90% confidence rate that he's going to do very well in that game. Doesn't exactly mean they're going to win, but Momo's Gatot is fantastic to watch. His plays are worthy of being called one of the best EXP laners on Gatot that I've seen. Martis jungle here for Agents 419. Roxa Alfie. Gonna be finding out that Irithel.
Your team is banning.
I guess you can say Irithel is one of the marksmen that can make it a little bit tough for Fixture to deal with. Oh, there's a Diggy
Horology is
ban.
my craft.
With
Diggy
the
is my
Diggy ban out
name.
of the way, we might be expecting an Atlas pick actually from Alpha Zeros. But honestly, I won't be surprised. But he might pick him just last. Let's see what Kainera is gonna go on the EXP lane. He's got the choice of Terizla, and that just might be what he's going to go for. Terizla 2, one of the most buffed
Your team
characters in this game,
Of imprisonment.
with the best deep voice line that I've heard. It's like Terizla just gives you this evil, cold vibe that you exactly want to see from an actual villain. You get what I mean? Like, I just love him for that. And he's also tanky, like very, very strong to kill. Tesla is worthy of being the final boss in any video game you want. It could be that final boss that you're going to have a tough time dealing with. Have you seen that hammer? That hammer is literally the size of Beatrix.
Find a way,
Your team
even
is
when
picking.
all is forlorn.
Like I said, Soriba has a lot of mages under his sleeve, and I was pretty sure that he was going to go for Vexana. And then you've got Beatrix as a choice of marksman. Hang on. Are we going to have a Mathilda room here? Are we actually going to have a Mathilda room?
Always on the way.
Yes, it is. Melissa is also a counter for Ixia. To be honest, Melissa is like a counter to a lot of marksmen, honestly. But just to mention a few, maybe actually I believe she does well against Ixia though, because Ixia doesn't really have a dash skill that can help her get away from Melissa's bears and the doll easily. You know, most marksmen that can deal with Melissa are marksmen that have dash skills like Moskov, Clint, even Brody to some extent. His skill too can be considered like, you know, a repositioning skill that can actually help him get away from such situations, but not exactly the best. Like I said, Moskov, Clint, Cloud, yeah, these are some marksmen that can deal with Melissa quite easily. Right then, with the draft done and completed, we've got the gameplay all set. Darkstars Esports putting out some of their best heroes and best lineups that they can come with. You know, Momo and Gatot, Lucifer and Beleric, Soripa and Vexana, Ameje on Nolan, Casanova and Beatrix. I've not exactly seen Casanova's gameplay very, very well before. I haven't really paid attention to him, but I believe he's still a very good marksman player.
Welcome.
He didn't play well on Ixia in the last game. True, I'll say that,
5
but
seconds till
that
the
doesn't
enemy
mean we should
reaches
just
the
write him off
battlefield.
because of one bad
Smash
game.
them.
Let's see how well if he can, you know, redeem himself in this match. But also looking at the sides of Alpha Zeros, they've got some of their best players too. Karma and Ixia, Aqua and Valentina, and then a comfortable jungler there, Martis, together with Karina. Terizla, one of the tankiest EXP laners in this game. Scores is 1-0 in favor of Alpha Zeros. They win this, they win week 2. They lose this, we go on to a third match here tonight, a third game. So let's take a look at the first Little Wanderer of the night, easily secured there by Martis. Terizla tried cutting the wave here, but he was quickly, you know, he wasn't allowed that by Gatot. Good gameplay. When 2 tanks go up against each other, the ground indeed suffers actually. When Gatot and Terizla go up against each other, they make cracks in the ground. Look at that. look at Terry's. Look at that, making an engage. We're gonna have a gank here, but an early flicker from Matilda will be just enough to save her from that dreadful gank that just was. She'll have to hurry up and get over here. The third is about to spawn. Nolan's in position for it. Belleric pulling it over to his side of the map. For some reason, Nolan is gonna have to back out and go for his blue. That just leaves this open for Agent 419 to secure. Back. And got the engage right there with the first blood from Ahmed J and the turtle. That's gonna be a double kill for Nolan. And Momo will get the kill on Terizla as well. So 3 kills and the turtle. And now possibly the blue ball. Very well played here from Darkstars Esports. I guess from the result of that last fight, you can definitely say that we might be going in for a third match here tonight. 419, just quick enough to come and get the final touch on Belleric to send him back to the base. Karma doing quite well against Beatrix here. The only person that is still able to hold a high level of gold more than Darkstars Esports, having 2,113. Belleric in the bush here, preparing for a gank. Happens to have exposed himself, but I don't think he knows. Now he does. So, I actually have a question now, right? I know that some supports are, you know, very useful, like Angela. Her shield and the heal and movement speed she grants is very useful to the jungler and even to the roamer to some extent, or even the EXP laner. Estes provides good heal. Kaja has that suppress ult of his divine judgment. But you see Matilda, that's a good double kill there from Nolan. Can he go for his triple kill? Yes, it is. You know, for Nolan it's just very easy to secure kills. He barely has to do much, but here's Matilda trying to get an engage on him, but she might have actually made a big mistake there. Just lucky that Nolan decided not to fight it. He does not have his retreat though, but he's still going to easily secure this turtle. Like I was saying, I was going to ask, what is the purpose of Matilda Rogue in any aspect? She doesn't provide heal. Maybe that ability to take your teammate around and fly with you, I guess. But is that anything spectacular? Because that didn't really help out. Was it BTK in the M5, the M3? Sorry, last season, M3, where you had the flying Hylos and Matilda Airlines. It really didn't work out very well for them. So I don't exactly understand the particular purpose of Matilda. You know, in this draft, anything else but Matilda might have been a lot better, because Alpha Zeros are really losing a lot by a huge margin right now. It's a 4k gold deficit and 6 kills difference now between them, with Ahmed J having 5 kills out of 7 and 6 kills participation. They still underrate Nolan. She provides heal. And look at Beatrix in a 2v1 position here, but I don't think that's going to be enough to save her from Karma's push as they take down the first turret of the game. And here's Tesla from behind with the ultimate penalty zone. Mortis has to retreat because of his low HP there. Oh, this fight happening here, Matilda forced to go halfway. mobility she gives and the vision is very good. Well, if you're talking about mobility, then mobility and vision, Kaja can do the same. Okay, no. When you talk about her teammates, Angela does that very well. Well, let's just because for me she might actually be better off played as a mage, where she has a lot of damage to give. But with this team fight going on here, Amaji is gonna secure the third turtle of the match. And with the team fight happening here, Gato dealing a lot of damage here, but he's gonna have to deal with Minotaur now. Sorry, he's gonna have to deal with Terizla, and Gato gets taken down by Martis. You see, that's the thing, her damage is good, but not damage as a support hero, because as you guys can see now, as a support she's building defense items. If she was building damage items, then I would have said yeah, she's okay. But yeah, playing as hero. But let's see how it fares for her. Got an engage now on monster kill now for Nolan, as he's able to take down Ixia. I mean, good to know either ways. I guess she's that viable. We've got Genius One ready for Soul Reaper. We might just be going in for a game 3 here, guys. Fight going on here. This mid lane standing at barely 2 HP. Busty fight going on here, and Kainara will get taken down by Momo. Like I said, Darkstars Esports are not here to joke. They have a lot of comfort picks, and that is going to cost Valentina her life, because that engage was definitely unworthy. Never mind, she actually got away somehow. Ixia replying with the ultimate, gets a kill on Gatot. Mathilda will get taken down. So Reaper is going to come in and get a kill on Karma as well, and the mid lane turret is taken. Darkstars Esports are riding on through to victory with a 4k gold advantage. Sorry, yeah, 4k gold advantage. And now Nolan quickly going for the first lord of the game. Just look at those dashes, unending unending dashes. Nolan needs a nerf, and fast. Questionable build from Alfie. Who are you to question the best throne in Africa, eh? Who are you? But I mean, he does need the defense anyway, considering the fact that actually you need someone that can hold out. Because Alpha Zeros, I'm not gonna lie, they have a lot of squishies for Darkstars Esports. Gatot, Momos engages. That's a shutdown on Nolan finally, after participation in 10 out of 11 kills and higher damage. Well, you guys should tell that to the Mathilda that is currently in this match, Agent 47. Oh, look at Martis, dude, really chasing.
Killing spree.
That's what greed gets you. That is what greed gets you. He tried to chase because he saw a lot of low HPs, but they're too far into their own safety, and there's literally nothing good about that, honestly. But somehow they've been able to turn things around a little bit in their favor. They've managed to catch up to some extent a 3k gold deficit, and have made some pushes, taking down that mid lane and top lane tier 1 towers. And now looking to take down the tier 2, but here is Soul Reaper with an ambush though. Almost got the kill on Alfie there, but it was just enough to defend the turret. Nah, by the next tournament Nolan would have been nerfed, so it won't necessarily be needed to ban him, unless of course situational. Penalty zone there from Teresa. Kainara should stop attacking though. He saw that vengeance coming. Oh, whoa, what is going on? Martis on steroids here, guys. Never mind. Wait, is that Molten Essence? We got Agent 419 on the hybrid build there. And then look at, almost got the kill from Martins there, very very close. If not for the anti-curas he has, he definitely would have gone down there to Nolan. Absolute greed. Oh, look at the burst. I tell you guys, Nolan has this one-shot combo that can easily kill you. Basic attack and ult is enough at this stage of the game. Is enough to literally kill any squish. Did you see how much damage it does there to Valentina? 20 seconds. Resurrect cooldown. That's just going to leave this Lord open for them to secure easily. Martis is nowhere near the area. Gatot is already keeping Matilda at bay, forcing her to use her ultimate on him, and that is gonna be the Lord. Momo tried to force an engage there but missed it. Martis is in some trouble, but you've got to reply there. Beleric trying to get a kill on Ixia, but not a lot. Not enough damage to kill her completely. As she leaves to see the next Lord grind down the mid lane here. So far from either matches, no request for a pause. It does look like Darkstars Esports are gonna get this one. That Lord charging down that mid lane, taking down the turrets with it. Got an influx of minions bottom lane and top lane, so you definitely have two more towers going to fall here, but a team fight happening and Beleric is able to get a kill on Ixia. Tesla gets taken down. There's a shutdown on Beatrix. Martis could have used his ult a little bit later there, but that's a double kill. Ahmed J getting a kill on Matilda, and it's a 3-for-3 trade actually. Nolan and Soul Leaper left alive to deal with jungler and mage for both teams. But only one team will be losing their inhibitors, and that is Alpha Zeros. Enemy has enough sustain. Well, his target is not going to be those heroes that can sustain though. He's going to be focusing on these squishes here, the likes of Ixia and Valentina. So but his damage is still quite nasty in the late game. What is the item that he's building that he's not building that I'm missing actually?
Killing spree.
Hold on. Missed something, sorry about the killing spree there. Are we gonna have an engage here? Yes, we will have one. Martis is definitely in some trouble there from Nolan. Gatot coming in just in time. Sorry, Valentina rather with the IMU. Just in time to finish up the job on Beleric. And with 14 seconds left on the Lord, a Martis nowhere in sight, neither of these teams will be making their moves on that Lord until the jungle is spawn. Quick look at the item builds once more. I usually go full damage build on Nolan, but I'm trying to remember what the last damage item is. Oh no, it's a defense item. Mortality. Okay. But if it's a damage item, it actually might be the Aqua beginning to carry right now. 524 KDA, secure these anti-curas. That's gonna give him some sustain against Nolan. But with Soul Reaper out of the way, Nolan's gonna have to quickly come over to this spot before Alpha Zeros take it down. They are not far off from making a comeback. 20 kills to 15 and a 2k gold deficit. Gatot going in with the engage, and that is going to be Casanova securing the Lord. Agent 47 getting a kill on Beleric. Gatot is still quite sanky to deal with there with the vengeance. Meanwhile, Nolan is going to be dealing with Nolan and Beatrix will be dealing with Martis there. A 2-for-1 trade. Not exactly the best in favor of Darkstars this one, but they did get the Lord. And Nolan will just be waiting in position to try and get his hands on Beatrix with on Ixcha's. Huh? He tried to get his hands on Ixcha. Look at that. Right down. So much spamming going on there. You could literally see the trail that he left behind. Oh, but this Lord is almost ending the game though. Hang on, what happened? Double kill for Canera up there. No, best of 3. Well, that is exactly the target that Nolan is looking for here. Ixia, he's really not concerned about anybody else, but the fact that she has her Wind of Nature is going to make it very, very hard for him to kill. So he might have to shift targets now to Valentina, and Valentina is proving to be a very, very big threat here. As you guys can see, she's already caught up with the 526 KD, and she has the Anticuras, which is just about enough defense that she will need to sustain a little bit of Nolan's damage. 72 seconds on the next load. Alpha Zeros have been pushed all the way to the back row. And here's Tesla with the penalty, so he's trying to go in with his ultimate as well. With this amount of damage coming out here. Look at Ixia's damage though. But it's now misters with the IMU. A lot of fights, a lot of ultimates, but no kill to show for it. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Beatrix is definitely trying her best, honestly. The two marksmen actually, they're doing quite well, respectively. It's just like, you know, the team comp that is favoring Beatrix a lot more. She has a lot of tanks to protect her, and her damage too is not something to joke around with. I mean, with the amount of penetration she's giving right now, or hang on, actually with the amount of damage rather. Blade of Despair, Has Claw, Malefic Claw, and now probably, I don't know what that last item, what she's trying to do. Maybe the Sea Hellbird. I won't be surprised if it's the Sea Hellbird, to be honest. Yeah, know that now he can't even kill Mathilda anymore. Yeah, and those ones won't find it very easy to get behind Valentina's damage. So let's just see how this goes out for them. Beatrix is already forcing their hands on this Lord. Beleric is showing just how tanky he is. And now here is the fight with Mathilda, focusing her ultimate on Nolan to bring the penalty zone as well of Terizla. And here is the fight. Here is the usefulness of Ixcha. She might have to flicker and get into it, because here is Nolan looking for a chance to get a kill. Beleric out of the way. Beleric out of the way. Gatot with no ults to force and engage. We're gonna have to hope on what Beatrix can do with the RPG, since she still has her own ult available, but she's gonna have to use it upon Karma. Got my Martis taken down. Look at Beatrix damage. We're gonna have Terizla with the penalty zone on a mega kill, as he's able to take down Nolan though with the red tree. Softly done. Alpha Zeros, they stayed a little bit too long there. They might have actually been able to secure that Lord if Martis had been a lot more smarter. That was an error on Martis' part. Sea Hellbird and Demon Hunter Sword, yeah, true. She actually went for 2 Blade of Despairs. If you guys know Casanova, better tell him to change his mindset, because 2 Blade of Despairs is not going to help him against this tanky Chimera. But I guess the damage is still ample enough. Darkstars Esports are rushing to get their hands on this base here. Here's no, oh wow, so close. But he's gonna go back and he's gonna get taken down by Martis. massive line of defense here from Alpha Zeros, trying to take down that Lord as fast as possible, even force Karma to use his ultimate there, and they will be able to defend it. They still have the top lane standing actually, the tier 2 and the inhibitor. That's quite surprising. Alpha Zeros are holding on as long and as much as possible. Martis has gone full on tank build there, but you know, tank build with the assassin emblem is not exactly going to make him as tanky as he wants to be. He's still going to get melted almost, well, not necessarily easily by Beatrix, but even Nolan still stands a chance at dealing a massive amount of damage. Exactly, what would damage do with no pen? But if it's working for him, let's see how much longer he can hold that before he decides to change his mind. Just now realize that there are 4 flickers off the sides of Alpha Zeros and nothing more. And both teams are just arranged on this bottom side here, where the next Lord is going to respawn in the next 1 minute or less. Gato doing a good job at providing vision. Chimera looking for someone to snipe, gets a good hit on Martis, but that won't be enough to kill him though. Scores is 1-0 once again in favor of Alpha Zeros, but Darkstars Esports are looking to get this game in their favor with no Demon Hunter sword. Funny as it may seem. Oh no, this was a very, very bad time for this to happen. Please give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be right back. Nah, I'm not rigging any match, bros. I do apologize. I think my phone has been running for a long time. It's getting hot. Don't worry, the match is still on. For the fact that we've seen the loading screen, that tells us that the game is not over yet. I mean, it was just about time for the last load. So let's see what the progress is. I do hope that we don't just log in and meet the end of the fight though. But yeah. Don't worry, Groot, I'm not rigging the match. I'm not rigging the match. But I'm not gonna lie, Darkstars Esports are really pressing on against Alpha Zeros. Like, they're really pressing up against Alpha Zeros. They're not giving them a chance to, you know, push up as much as they want. I'm only curious to know who secured that last Lord. Please, this thing should load fast, man. I'm only curious to know who secured that last Lord. Because whoever did actually has a chance at, you know, trying to win this game. But it's only going to do well for Alpha Zeros if they're able to get through some turns, because that Lord can only pass through one turn before he gets taken down by Darkstars Esports. But if Darkstars Esports took it, then I'm pretty sure at least 90% chance to win the game completely and take us on to the third match. But let's find out very, very briefly. Still at 61% though. Maybe the match is over. Oh, odd. I don't know why it's taking so long to get us back into the game, but it needs to go down faster. Because from what I'm seeing, still at 73%. Nah, match isn't over yet. I hope not. But currently Alpha Zeros are the ones leading. No, those are not mine. Those are not mine. The wardrobe is all the way at the far end. Those are not mine. Nobody has won yet. That's just what I'm praying for. I don't want this match to end. I mean, like, I don't want the match to end before we see the end. Alpha Zeros are still leading 1-0. To be honest, I low-key want Alpha Zeros to win this match so I can go and sleep. But at the same time, I want it to be very, very interesting for us all to watch and take us to a third game. So let's see if Darkstars Esports are able to provide that for us. I mean, they have been able to hold out this long into the game. It's left for them now to just execute the final touches. Lord, coordinated tactical push down the mid lane to the enemy base and end. Easier said than done though. Come on, can this thing take me into the game already? You guys will not believe how much percent we're still on right now. With the way this thing is loading, you can literally cook that Indomie, finish eating it, and this game has still not loaded. And I ain't capping. It's still at 89%. And at the same time, I'll actually be surprised if the game is still ongoing, because this is just about enough time for it to end. But let's see. Excuse me. %. Groot, you're not wrong. Third match loading. But I think with the way it's loading, the match might have probably ended by now. Maybe that's why it's actually loading so slowly. I'm just going to take me back to the the lobby. Just take me back to the lobby now after all this wait. Oh Lord, I'll be very, very angry at ML. It's at 100% now, but it hasn't switched yet. No, it's a guy. We don't have mixed roommates here. Not allowed. I think the match has ended. Nah, this match has definitely ended. This match has definitely ended. How much I need on low battery? 100% of this. 100, nice. It's Dread. Come on, can you load already? Wait, you guys should just see this. It's been on 100% for God knows how long, and it has refused to leave. Maybe the game is just frozen. We might have to restart, but I think it's over either ways. I think the match is over. Let me try restarting and see if it changes anything. Alfie, what's up? You guys won 2-0. I streamed it, but like at the very last fight, I think my phone got hot and it just went off. It went blank. It even logged me out of ML self, so I didn't even see if you guys won or not. Indeed, that game lasted for almost forever. Very, very tough. And I'm very sorry we couldn't see that last fight, man. I just hope somehow, Alfie, please, if you could let me record like the ending fight of that match, let's upload it to YouTube, just as like a separate video, and see how the game ended, because well, if the game actually has ended, then I guess it's safe to say congratulations to Alpha Zeros on winning week 2 countdown to Climax Mobile Legends Nigeria League. It was indeed a very alright. Yeah, it has ended 2-0. Thank you, Alfie, for the info. Once again, I do apologize for being unable to complete the last team fight match. I'm very sorry actually for that, and I hope we'll be able to make up for it. Streams are going to get better in the future, that's a fact. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream tonight. 2 wonderful gameplays here from Izanagi Alpha versus Ecstatic, and Alpha Zeros versus their brothers Darkstars Esports. Very well played here to both teams. Alpha Zeros in first, Darkstars Esports in second, and Izanagi Alphas in third position. Once again, thank you guys for your record. Thank you very much, Alpha. I appreciate it, bro. So right, again, thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There's not going to be any tournament this week. We're going to go on a break. The tournament is going to continue next week, and registration will be on Wednesday. We'll see you guys there. Hope you guys have a great week, have a great night, and peace out.
Fazendo massagem.